You are a startup founder and you want to get your chance to bring your ideas to the US and bring the investment with your own money or just develop from ground zero to something big. This video is for you. I'm going to talk about the O-1 visa, one of the best ways for the startup founders to come to the US and start building your empire. Also, you will learn in this video how to get a free evaluation of your case for O-1 visa. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, I'm going to be discussing the topic of O-1 visa for the startup founders and what you need to do to achieve the result to come to the US within the next 8 months. So let's begin. What is O-1 visa? And some of you may have heard about it. Some of you like, huh? I know H-1B, I know VB2, what's O-1? Well, O-1 is a talent visa. It's the visa for those of you who have some achievements, some recognition in the field, and you want to continue building your professional experience and your professional career in the future. So I know it sounds maybe a little bit daunting, like Stanislav, I'm not a talent. Well, you probably are, if I tell you so, because I'm looking at strictly from the eyes of immigration laws. And that metric, that measure has the criteria, right? So the US government measures your talent and your extraordinarity not by looking at you and thinking if you are or you're not, but they apply your achievements, your career recognition to the criteria. We have 8 criteria: awards, judging the work of others, press articles, academic articles, the professional associations, contribution in the industry, critical role in a company with a high reputation, and significantly higher salary. So those 8 criteria could be selectively used to achieve 3 criteria by the law. Okay, so if you worked in a good company or still working there, you get good salary and you, let's say, worked on some kind of innovative solution to some process in the industry, you already 3 criteria in, right? Add press articles to that, academic articles, which could be satisfied by use of the PR agencies, and you will be golden, okay? You will be using your O-1 visa to come to the US. What about the employer, Stanislav? I heard that O-1 has an employer and I'm a startup founder. I don't need an employer. I want to work for myself. And there is a solution for you too, because O-1 allows you to create your own company and even own 100% of that. Yes, it must be a legitimate company. It can be non-operational yet, but it must be a legitimate idea behind that company, okay? So you can become an employer to yourself, okay? And of course, we need to come up with a good corporate documentation for this company, and we have an extensive experience in doing that, but the ultimate purpose can be achieved if you use our resources. Now, what's the timeline for O-1 if you say, okay, Stanislav, let's go, let's get that O-1 case done. And by the way, guys, I have 99% chance of approval throughout my career for those O-1 visas, and I have hundreds upon hundreds of those petitions approved. So I kind of know how to do them. I know the trends, I know what's going on, I know what immigration officers want from us. And the process starts with first 5 months of working on your case with my team under my strategy and of course under my control. Once we collect all the evidence for the criteria that I wanted to be in the petition, I take a month to draft the so-called memorandum. Memorandum is a very large, extensive document that describes your recognition and achievement and makes a legal argument why this petition must be approved. So totally, it's 6 months before the filing, then we file, and 15 days for expedited premium processing. Okay, 2 weeks and you know the result, and your result is going to be what? Correcto. Approval. Yes. Once you get approved, we're going to send you paperwork to the embassy, and within 2 months from that time, and of course it could be 1 month, it could be 3, but 2 is average, you will get your interview and your passport stamped with a visa, which is going to be valid for 3 years, and you can come to the US, bring your family, start working for yourself, and build your empire. And of course, the next step to the green card, once you're ready, is the EB1A or EB2 and a W visas, which one is direct way, one is indirect way. And please watch this video here if you want to know more about EB1A visa, and watch that video is if you want to know more about EB2NW National Interest Waiver. So what are the actual advantages of O-1 visa? Well, I already kind of mentioned a few of them. Number one, it's relatively simply year than anything else. Okay, it's very fast. And if you guys thought that 8 months is long, congratulations, it's lightning fast in the eyes of the immigration laws. Okay, next, there is no lottery, there is no selection process. If we get you approved, you're gonna get your benefits. Okay, it's not like H-1B visa that you have to have lottery, then wait for the number and get everything in time. So it's not like that. It's much simplified and better in that way. There is no labor certification requirement for O-1 visa, and also there's a straight way to build on that case to get to EB1A level, which is an older sister of O-1 and very good way to switch from O-1 to the green card. What are the limitations of this visa? Because you're like, oh my God, Stanislav, this is heaven. I didn't know that this is so good. Are there any disadvantages? Yes, there are disadvantages. Well, one of them is not really a disadvantage. It's 3 years limitation. Okay, you have 3 years and you can extend by a year indefinitely. Okay, but guys, trust me on that. For my almost 10 years career building my own company has 120 employees right now, and we're still growing. I extended maybe 7 O-1s, okay, not more than 10, a few hundreds approved. Why is that? Because we switched to the green card. Most of them EB1A, some of them EB2NW, rarely EB2, EB3, very rare EB5, okay? Don't worry about this right now, focus on O-1, just know that there are ways to get the green card in the future. And the second shortcoming, yes, you can bring your family. Who's your family? Your spouse and your kids below 21. The kids can go to school, to the public school for free, but your spouse cannot work. Okay, your spouse can have business and get dividends from that business, but no salary paid job. So those are 2 limitations on O-1, and I know for many of you it doesn't really affect your desire and you will come here in the US. All right, let me give you an example of one of my clients who recently got approved for O-1 visa. This client is from Eastern Europe, and he is a businessman. So he started his business in his country, and he focused on the septic tanks. Okay, that was his business idea. He found that the current septic tanks in his country are not very good product, or they don't serve long, they have defects, they inconvenient, they fill out too fast and things like that. And he created his own septic tank, and he built the whole kingdom of his around this idea. Was very successful. And then he was like, okay, I got a big chunk of the market in my country and neighboring countries, now I want to expand. And he expanded to the US through this O-1 visa and his idea, and now he is working on his EB1A because his case is very strong after getting that O-1 approved. And his O-1 was 5 criteria, guys. The contribution in the industry was his septic idea, his company with a high reputation because he took a part of the market, his critical leading role, he made money on this idea, significantly higher salary, so 3 criteria, and the press articles and academic publications were added to the case as we went, because we know how to make those things happen. So he got 5 criteria, he came to the US with those 5 criteria, and now he's working on a little bit more of each, and also on judging the work of others through the competitions, okay? And trust me, he's gonna get his EB1A very soon. So what do you wait right now when this knowledge is right in your face? Okay, it's right in your face. Let me tell you the common questions or concerns of those who get an O1 visa, but before that, let me give you the opportunity to start your process. The next step you should think of is the free evaluation of your case. This is the service in my company where you fill out the questionnaire, which is in the link below this video. I get back to you within 2 days, giving you the breakdown of your case and letting you know if you're good enough to get that visa going within the next 6 months. And if you get this potential, I will invite you to the complex immigration planning to build a written winning strategy for your case. And remember, with us, you get 99% chance of approval of O1 visa. Now, the main concerns and questions. I have 3 of them. Number 1, Stanislav, I do not have education. I don't have higher education. Is this a problem for O1? No, guys, this is not a problem, because you do not have to have a college degree to apply for O1 visa. And this is very common in IT sector, but for businessmen as well. Many of you just after high school just started doing business. You were very successful, so don't worry about the degree. Number 2, can a startup founder raise the capital in the US and use that to start up the business? Absolutely. Not only you can, do it if you know how, all right? Not only it's gonna help you with your idea, but also it could be good for 1, 2, or even 3 criteria in your case. And this is really good for EB1A purpose for the future green card once you're ready or once you want it. And third, can a startup founder change the projects that he works on or she works on and without refiling the case dealing with the immigration services? And the answer to this question is yes, guys. Not only you can, you actually should if things don't work the way you think they should be. And that's allowed only if you structure your O1 petition properly and you make your employer, which is your own startup, an agent, okay, or some other forms of that employment relationships that will allow you to streamline different projects through your own company. All right, thank you guys for watching. Get that free evaluation right out of the way. Smash the like button, and if you enjoyed this video, share it with your people, with people whom you know, and also comment and ask me a question under this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, Telegram, and other social media platforms where I represent unique content. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.